Welcome back to Kelly Party of Two. We referenced in our last video that we had a special dessert after our Hattie B's adventure in Nashville. And where we went was a place called Legendairy Milkshake Bar.
Yeah, and the dairy is D-A-I-R-Y,
Right.
in the Legendary.
Cute little play on words.
Yeah.
Nashville is the only location, but they're going to open one apparently in New Orleans. This spring or summer.
Yeah, and it's just off of Broadway. It's a short walk from all the bars and honky tonks and all that stuff. When we got there, the line was halfway down the block, and we had just ate a bunch of the Hattie B's chicken, so we were fine waiting in line. It moves pretty fast. Basically the way it works is when it's packed like that. When two people come out, they let two people come in. I guess due to COVID, they don't want the line inside, so the line is not actually inside the building, it's outside. So when you see the line, you're like, oh my Lord, but it's really not that bad because none of the line is inside.
We waited about what?
We probably waited 30 to 45 minutes. But this was, a Saturday afternoon, beautiful day. It was about 75 degrees. It was hot. It was a perfect day for a milkshake.
So when we got to the front of the door where we would be the next people to come in, one of the employees came out and said that there was a glitch and they were taking cash only.
Cash only, yeah.
Now, if you've waited in line for 35, 40 minutes and you don't have cash, you're probably going to be a little ticked off. Thankfully, we had cash, so it wasn't a problem.
And it wasn't their fault. These things happen.
Right. And they did say that they were telling people there was an ATM right down the street. So a lot of people did actually take that option and go down there.
Yeah.
But she didn't let us in yet. So she walked down the entire line of people to tell them it was cash only, which I appreciate because, again, you don't want to wait 35 minutes and then find out. They did put like a sign at the front. But like I said, once you get up to the front, you've waited a while.
You're invested.
Right. So we waited and we waited and we waited to be let in. And then she comes out and says, another problem, we've run out of jars. So they use these cute little mason jars for your milkshake, and I'll post pictures obviously, but they have like stuff on the outside and they make it pretty. And
yeah, these gourmet milkshake places are popping up everywhere. They put a whole piece of cheesecake on top, or a giant chocolate chip cookie, and they stick stuff to the outside, and they're starting to get more and more popular, and I love them. They're really good. Yeah, they are expensive, but most time the ones we've had so far have been really, really good.
Their alternative was just to use the to-go cups, and they even asked us when we finally did get up there to order if we wanted to do like the fancy stuff on the outside of the plastic cup, or we just wanted to leave that off. I think we all got
we all got it
on the outside because we still ate inside. We just didn't get the fancy jar. Now the jars you can purchase, and it's on their menu, but we didn't need a jar. We were there for the actual milkshake.
Yeah, but I didn't care what they served it in. They could put it in the bucket. I don't care.
Do you remember what you got?
I got the s'mores one.
Was that one of their classic flavors, like one of that they had already come up with?
Yeah, it was.
Campfire s'mores.
Yeah, campfire s'mores.
Okay, so it's Rocky Road ice cream, chocolate icing rim, toasted mini marshmallows, whipped cream, chocolate and marshmallow cream drizzle, crushed graham crackers, and a jumbo lightly roasted marshmallow, accompanied by a chocolate drizzled graham cracker.
Yes, it was big. It was great. The toasted marshmallow. I love s'mores. I love toasted marshmallows. I like them burnt as can be. You'll see in the video. It was great. I put the entire thing in my mouth at one time. It was huge, but I loved it. It was a great milkshake. Good chocolate flavor. Believe it or not, first time I'd ever had Rocky Road ice cream. Which from what I could taste was basically just chocolate with some nuts in it. But it was a really good milkshake. Everything was great. Graham cracker was good. The toasted marshmallow, the marshmallow cream, everything was really good. I would not hesitate to get that again. Highly recommend.
Now, Kathy and her husband and kids were with us again. And I think one of them got the birthday cake. And there was actually an entire cupcake inside the jar.
Yeah.
And then the other one got
Cookie or Candyland.
Was it Candyland?
Or something called Candyland?
I'm sure there is. They do actually have kid sizes as well, because we did see a lot of like smaller jars.
Yeah.
And at first I was like, I don't really need a whole milkshake, but
Everyone needs a whole milkshake.
yeah, I ended up getting the regular size. Now, when we went up to the counter, I wasn't really sure what I wanted yet. And I saw on the thing they had what's called a secret menu. I don't know how secret it is when it's on every menu. But it was called Sin a Bun. And the Sin was S-I-N. I'm trying to see. I'm fumbling here.
She got the Cinnabon. It was like a giant cinnamon roll milkshake.
It was, okay, so it was butter pecan ice cream. It had it had cinnamon toast crunch cereal in it with the whipped cream. It had like a marshmallow rim with the cereal like attached to it. I'm not much on marshmallow, but it looked cute. And then it had like a small little honey bun.
Yeah, it's like a honey bun.
Sticking out of it. I enjoyed it. I really like butter pecan ice cream.
I tried it. It was really good.
Kathy tried everybody's and said I was the winner. I picked the best one. So overall, we definitely would recommend this place. I hope, they take debit cards or credit cards when you go. But if not, go ahead and take cash. Hopefully COVID will be a little less strenuous on these businesses. Running out of jars I thought was a little mismanaged.
Yeah,
but,
that was a little odd.
There were all kids in there.
In the middle of a Saturday.
Yeah.
Apparently this place is extremely popular. It's always packed. I was kind of surprised that they ran out of jars.
Or maybe
that
the dishwasher didn't show up. I don't know. But
the credit card machine's going down. People's Wi-Fi goes out all the time. That did
Right.
not bother me at all. No big deal. No fault of theirs. But the running out of jars, that was kind of surprising.
I mean, it didn't bother us any. It wasn't a big deal.
No,
but,
not at all.
But we really enjoyed the milkshake. So, like Chris said, there's lots of places out there that are doing this now. Try some. I mean, it was really good. And the other thing for me was it was just the right amount of stuff. Sometimes I'll drink a milkshake and I'll get, I don't know, 3/4 of the way down and I'm full and I'm done. I didn't feel like this was that heavy.
Yeah, the size was good. I mean, they're a little expensive, but you're paying for the show and for the design and for all the fancy stuff on there. But, if you like a good milkshake that's going to have a piece of cheesecake in it or a giant cookie or something like that, it's definitely worth a shot. 2 people could easily share one.
Or try and make it at home, because I think we had that conversation as well.
I'm not even going to try and make it. You could not make it at home for the price you could buy it.
Okay, probably not.
Not a
But
chance.
Have one at one.
But and you wouldn't have the different variety to try. So wouldn't recommend trying to make them at home unless everybody's going to eat the same exact one.
Okay, good.
But great time. Would definitely go back. We've been to places like this before. From my understanding, I do believe there's a new place in Louisville opening up or has opened up that does these shakes. So give them a shot and let us know what you think.
So I think that wraps up this video. We said it would be short. So we do have one more place that we tried in Nashville called The Goat. And this is a really interesting concept. So please tune in, subscribe, like our channel, and stay tuned for that next video.
Thanks, guys. See ya.